last year, like when I found out, like thinking like I could have thought of my life in two ways. It's either one way with the baby, one way without the baby. But now that he's here, I can't, like, the thought of not having him, it doesn't sit in my mind anymore. Like, I can only think of having him and the joy it is to have him. My baby, he's my first baby, but it was my second pregnancy. I was pregnant before, and I had reached out to let them live because I was in a sticky situation then as well, but then I had a miscarriage, so I was like, maybe it hurt, but I was like, maybe it's a blessing in disguise. So me and my boyfriend ended up packing up everything and moving to Florida to be with my family down here. And like right after we moved, I was feeling some sensations like I felt with the first pregnancy. And I'm like, please don't let this be what I think it is, because we have no money, no savings. We just moved down here. I didn't have a job. My boyfriend had found a job, but it wasn't paying much. And we had a new lease, a new car, and things like that to worry about. I didn't tell anybody. The only person that knew was me and my boyfriend, because I didn't know what my decision was going to be. Like with my first pregnancy, I told everybody, like anybody was my friend, my family. I told them like, I'm pregnant. And then I had the miscarriage, and then having to tell them like, I'm not pregnant, or I lost the baby. Like, that was heartbreaking. I was just stressed out. So when I found out, it was like, I don't think we'll be able to have this baby and be able to live. Like, it would either be us or the baby. Like, there wasn't going to be a middle ground that we both could survive. As I was thinking about it, I remembered let them live. Like, we was just talking like, what are we going to do? And I remembered from the first pregnancy, let them live. So I had, I can't remember her name, but I had the same phone. So I was looking through my old text messages. I was like, I have to find her number. And then I couldn't remember our last text message. So I like searched in the text message thing, let them live. And then her number came up, and I just texted her like, hey, I just found out I'm pregnant again. Are you guys able to help me? Like, I know my first pregnancy ended in miscarriage, and you guys were willing to help. Do I still qualify? Like, what do I need to give you guys for the help? And I explained my story to her, and she was like, of course we can help you. I just gave her every update that I had. Like, I had a doctor's appointment today. The baby's doing good. Just so it's like, there's somebody that's excited with me. Lydia was sending me like jobs, links, resources, like pregnancy centers that can help, just a bunch of things that were gonna help me feel more secure on my maternity leave and possibly after. She gave me a lot of like not security, but like a sense of relief that I had somebody that was gonna be able to send me things that I needed. Like, I was telling her that I needed more. Like, I didn't have no clothes for the baby. I didn't have no supplies for the baby. Like, I didn't know if anybody was going to throw a baby shower, because I didn't have the funds, because I just started working. Like, I couldn't take time off to do these things. And she was just like, well, this place in Florida has this place in Florida has that. Like, anything I needed or had a question about or concern, or like I didn't have this or I needed that, she just sent me places in Florida that I can go to and get the supplies and get the help that I need. I can't see myself without him. That, like, I'm happy I made the choice that I did, and I'm happy that Let Them Live was able to help me let him live, because I could not, like, every day I wake up, I'm happy to see him right there. Every struggle is a struggle. It's still a struggle now, but it's worth it. It's so worth it. It's a beautiful thing, like seeing him smile, like seeing him laugh. Like, but if you are in a situation similar to mine, contact Let Them Live. It will be a blessing, because I can't imagine my life without my son. I will bend over backwards. I will do it all again just to have him again.